Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we will work on this external display for a laptop. This unit is a new one, but unfortunately from the factory it came broken. Yeah. So the problem with it is that it has a backlight issue, and in this video I will try to find out if I will be able to resolve this problem without changing the display. So by connecting to a laptop, I can see everything on the display. The laptop recognizes the external display, but unfortunately everything is dim. I've tried to increase the brightness, everything that I could, but it's clear, it's so black, it's clear it's a hardware issue. This was bought from a wholesale with a lot of these units. I only bought one because all of them had the same problem directly from the manufacturer. So let's see if we will be able to resolve it or not. Yeah. So it comes in this nice carrying bag. Yeah. And it's really nice if you are on a go and you need a second display for your laptop. Yeah. In case I will be able to repair it, then I will keep it because I need something like this. Here we have three type C connectors. One is for the HDMI input and the second two are for power. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, this is the part which it's attaching to the laptop display, the back side of the laptop display. And we have here only a rocker button for the menu. Okay, so I see we have 4 screws on this side, 3 on this side, and another 4 on this side. But we also have some screws on this side here, 4 additional ones. So let's see how we will be able to remove this cover. Okay, so let's start with the screws. This is cast aluminum. These are really small screws, so we need to be careful not to lose any of them. I really hope the problem relies on one of the internal components or maybe since this is defective out of the factory, maybe a connection somewhere is not properly done. So let's see if it's a microcontroller or something defective, then I'm afraid I will deem it unrepairable. So we have two additional screws here, but two of them are under this hinge. So I don't know how to reach those. So I presume we need to remove these screws over here. Hopefully you can see them. Yeah, let's here from the hinge. For this we will need a smaller screwdriver. The screws are smaller and smaller, unfortunately. Let's see if we have such a small screwdriver. Let me try to open it with another set. One, two, three, and the last one. I really hope these ones are not only for these rubber pads. So okay. Very interesting. So give me a little bit of time until I can find out how to open these hinges here. Okay, so back again. Finally managed how to remove it. Only need something like this. This one I've opened it off camera, and this one just apply a little bit of force, like so. First the outer part, okay, and it's out, and now we have access to those screws that keeps the hinge in place. and the same on this side. I think the screws have a little bit of anti-seize solution. And voila, we have the back side off, and now we should have access to the screws over here, at least a little bit. Let's see. Let's try a different bit. Bigger one. Otherwise we have to remove okay. And the last one over here. And now we have removed the entire screw assembly. Let's see if we are able to remove the upper part. Gentle. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. Oops. We have to start with this side because here we have the rocker, and we will have to remove it like this. So sorry, I'm moving slow because I don't want to break anything. I think here we have some speakers. I already can see the board over here. We have the rocker which fell off. Hopefully we didn't do that. Okay. So now we have the frame. And we should be able to inspect the display. All right. Good. So this means this is the entirety of the board, and we should have here the part which is the TCOM. But for this we will need to test some points here. As far as I can see, no components that might show some problems. Yeah, we will deal with this part later. Okay. So let's disconnect the ribbon cable and completely detach the display. I presume the problem is lying somewhere here in the TCOM board of the display, but we cannot exclude also this side as well. Okay. So back again, I noticed I started already working on the display, and my phone died here. So started already peeling this part here to access the TCOM board. What I did in the meantime, I've checked all this capacitor here for short, and there was no short on the board itself. And I also repaired this rocker switch. Yeah, well, not quite repair it, so I will have to address again this problem over here. Yeah, so the problem is not on this board itself and looks like to be on the display. So I started peeling this. Let me disconnect this part, this ribbon cable over here. There is a lever like this, and now we can completely remove the ribbon cable. And I've started peeling off this black tape. I will use sticky tape just to keep it in place, and I will start and check all the capacitors on the TCOM board, over here. Hopefully you can see. If not, just pinch to zoom on what I'm doing over here. So I will start with this part over here. I notice here is the backlight connection. The connection for the display usually is on the front side of the display, so should be on the other side of the board. Yeah, so let's hope it's not one of the small microcontrollers over here, but actually this side here with the capacitors. But I already can see something. Let me show you. So take a look, if you see with the glare, take a look on this connector over here, this ribbon. Yeah, you see, this is disconnected. So as I told you, this was defective. A bunch of them, so a lot of them, were having the same issue out of the factory. And look at this. This is the power for the backlight. It was not connected in the connector over here. So I think we don't have to check anything here. Just let's connect here and test. So then I think this is enough. So I was expecting an easy fix, but not quite that easy. So I'm not confident that this is completely connected. Let's put everything back in place and test. The connector. This is the display connector. Click. This I will have to address with some scotch tape afterwards. Let's connect this here. Oh, yeah, this is connected. And let's also test with a Type-C 5V. And yes, or yeah, no signal. See, it works. So looks like this was the only issue. a bad connection on the display board out of the factory. Easy fix, 5 minutes. Yeah. So now I will address this button off camera. Maybe I will have to change it. If not, just put it in place and secure it with a little bit of glue, and then reassemble everything for the final test. Let's do it. Okay guys, so here is the final result. The display connected to a laptop. As you can see, now it works. Connected via USB Type-C for power and HDMI for signal. So as you can see, now it works. So I know this is not a spectacular video, since the defect was such a small one. No needed to solder any components, but at least maybe you found something useful in it. And if you get something similar, now you know how to repair it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up. Let me know any question in the comment section below, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.